Hello, I'm Dr. Leibovitz, and today we're going to review stretching for the Achilles tendon. This stretch can be used for multiple different problems, so if you've been told to do this for whatever reason, this will be helpful. The Achilles tendon is the largest tendon in the body. It deserves a lot of respect. It took a very, very long time to get tight due to its size. It's going to take a very long time to stretch out. For an adult, we would expect results between 3 and 6 weeks. A child can receive results within 10 to 14 days, so there's the advantage of youth. The tendon and muscle have special fibers in there that determine position and stretch. The stretch fibers are really important. They're called proprioceptors. And what they will do is, if under a lot of influence, or if there's too much stretch, they're going to provide pain. The muscle will never stretch out in that type of condition. Now, if the muscle is always moving, stretching back and forth, the proprioceptors will always fire and they won't let the muscle relax either to get the best result. So there's multiple ways of stretching. The one we're going to demonstrate today is perhaps one of the simplest, easiest ones. It's also beneficial for people that have bad knees and backs and hips. It takes a lot of strain off there, so everybody can do this type of stretching for the best results. You're going to need some equipment. It's very simple, but very, very important. You'll need a 2x4 or perhaps a book about the same size. You'll need some type of a timer, whether it's a stopwatch, a clock, or a phone. Use that to your advantage because we'll be timing for 2 to 3 minutes, which will seem like an eternity. So let's get started. Okay, the equipment you're going to need to review is a block, a 2x4, or a magazine, or a book of equivalent size. So you're going to start off by putting your toe against the wall, and the 2x4 will go at the very back of your heel. So this will be the length of your foot. So if you have a big foot, it's going to be far away, a small foot closer to the wall. Next, you're going to put half your foot on the block, and your weight is going to be on your heel, on the ground. Your heel is not going to come off the ground, and you're just going to stand straight up. No leaning forward, no bending at the hips, no bending at the knee. You should feel a very mild tightness occurring at the mid-calf area, extending up to the outside of the leg slightly. And it should be something that's fairly comfortable. You should be able to hold this for the entire length of time without having significant distress. What you're going to notice about 30 seconds into that tightness is just going to disappear, or very close to it. And it's going to be very comfortable. Maintain that position, do not move. As you get more flexible, you'll be moving the block further away or moving slightly closer to the wall, but right now we want to have you straight up and down. Now, if this is too tight and too uncomfortable and you don't see any release within 30 seconds to a minute, slightly move the block closer. We may have to do baby steps, and you want to go to the point where it's comfortable. And if you're not feeling anything at all, you're welcome to move it back, and I do expect you to move it back with time. So you started your timepiece, and you're going to be waiting because 2.5 to 3 minutes is an eternity, so make sure you time it. If you try counting in your mind, it's only going to be 1.5 minutes. And then it's going to be, when you're done, you're going to repeat to the other foot, which we won't do right now. So again, we expect this to take between 3 and 4 weeks, and this is going to be an ongoing thing. Once we get flexibility, it's going to be very easy to maintain. Enjoy your stretching.